Hello, in this video I'm gonna cover AWS API Gateway and Lambda using HTTP API. So there are many things to cover and it's quite complicated and there are many things you should be careful. So I'm not sure I will do this presentation well, but let me do my best. Anyway, let's dive in. So here I'm in the API Gateway service and I made an API and I will use this API. And here are functions. This is the Lambda page and these are the functions. And I will use these two functions. So, and then this function. HTTP root. Alright. So that's it. So first, here, there are two stages. So stages are the things that you have to decide when you deploy. So the first thing you should know is you have to deploy the site or URL and this URL. And if you see this, the stage name 1, it is the same as the stage name. The path is, right? And then what I want to tell you is this. This is API Gateway is linked. And then if you see this, this is linked to Lambda HTTP API Gateway, which is this, right? And what I want to tell you is this. Details. And then here, API Gateway, routes. And this is the page where you have to, which comes after the stage name. So the URL looks like this. The stage name is here, right? Let me open this. API Gateway HTTP, because if you see the code, API Gateway HTTP is returned. So, and we have to check how it is linked to this API Gateway. So if you see this, the stage name 1 is here. So if you go to the stages, deploy stages, the stage name 1 is here, right? Invoke URL. And then this one, API Gateway HTTP change, right? This one is from this develop routes here. API Gateway HTTP change, right? So this is linked. And we can see this here. The stage name 1, API Gateway HTTP change. Right, cool. And there are other routes as well. So let me see this. This one, just slash. And this shows API Gateway HTTP route, which is this Lambda function. So it returns API Gateway HTTP route. And if you see the API Gateway, there are two triggers, right? Both are Lambda HTTP, but The difference is this one is just slash, but this one is slash after ASDF. And let's check this in API Gateway routes. And there you can see slash ASDF and slash is here. So these two things are linked. And the tricky thing is also this one. So if you see the stages, there are two stages. I made two stages, which is the stage name 2. And let me show you. And wait a second, please. Let me do like this. I open this. And same, right? It is same as before. So I made this stage as well link to this, right? This lambda. But you have to be careful that this one, attached deployment, automatic deployment, is disabled. So you can see this word when you create like this. So if you go to deploy stages, and if you create one, and there it is, automatic deployment, and it automatically updates the stage with the latest route configuration. So let me explain what this means. So this stage, the stage name 2, is made after this lambda function, and I set this automatic deployment disabled. Then after that, I made this lambda function, right? And then what I want to tell you is this. So, and I did not enable it. So if I do like this, it makes an error because it is not deployed. But if I see this, it is deployed. And if you check it, this one is, although it is made before this lambda function, because it is using automatic deployment. So, and we can use it like this, like this one. Quite tricky, right? And then, so these are called, and I want to mention that these ASDF, like these things, are called routes here, right? Routes. And you have to be careful that this route, you have to write slash. So let me show you. Like this one, it works fine, right? Not this one. I will change this. Okay, it works fine. But if you erase this, it doesn't work. So you have to be careful about it. And then, let me explain course now. Cross-origin resource sharing, I guess. Yeah, it's quite cumbersome, right? Always. So let me tell you. So this one. Here, I made an index.html file. It's really simple. There is a button, and there is a title, which we will get their title, and I get the 2 elements. And if we click the get button, this button, and we'll fetch the data, and we'll get the message, and we'll put the message in the title element. Really simple. So let me open it. Alright. So if you see the code, the stage name 1 is here. And if you see the code, this one, right? This code is, this Lambda function is the function, right? And there is no header about course, so it does not work. So if I open the console and refresh it, I click the button, you can see the course policy error, right? But this one, if you see the code, there is headers and access, control, allow origin, and all the origins can be, how can I say, can be allowed, is allowed. So let me use this Lambda function. So to do this, we have to use, where is it? Configuration, this endpoint. Let me copy this. Right? And then see if it works. I'll refresh it. Yeah, API Gateway HTTP now works. So that's all for today. It was really hard for me to describe, and I hope you understand very well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.